You've been driving your Honda for years, but you're only using half of what it can do. Hidden throughout your Honda are features that most owners never discover. Some are buried in menus, others require specific button combinations, and a few are so subtle that even Honda service techs don't know they exist. These aren't gimmicks or marketing tricks. They're legitimate engineering solutions that Honda's designers built into your vehicle to solve real problems or add genuine convenience. But for whatever reason, Honda doesn't advertise them, doesn't explain them in the manual, and rarely trains dealers to demonstrate them. I've been working with Honda's electronic systems for 12 years, and I'm constantly amazed by the hidden functionality that owners never discover. Some of these features can save you money, others improve safety, and a few are just incredibly convenient once you know they're there. Today, I'm going to reveal 13 secret Honda features that are probably hiding in your vehicle right now. By the end of this video, your Honda will feel like a completely different car because you'll know how to access capabilities you never knew existed. Ready to unlock your Honda's hidden potential? Let's start with the secret that most Honda owners would pay extra for if they knew it existed. Secret feature. Number 1. The hidden walk-away lock. Your Honda can automatically lock itself when you walk away, but Honda hides this feature so well that most owners never find it. This isn't the standard keyless entry system. This is an advanced proximity feature that monitors your key fob's distance and locks the doors automatically when you're far enough away that you couldn't accidentally trigger the system. Here's how to activate Honda's walk-away auto lock. Go to your infotainment screen and find Vehicle Settings. Look for Door/Window Setup or Security Settings, depending on your Honda model. Find Auto Door Lock Settings and look for Walk-Away Auto Lock or similar wording. Enable this feature. Set the distance parameter. Most Hondas offer options like 8 feet, 15 feet, or 30 feet. Choose based on your preference and parking situations. Test the feature by walking away from your locked Honda with the key fob. You should hear the doors lock automatically when you reach the set distance. This feature prevents the common problem of forgetting to lock your Honda in parking lots or driveways. I've seen it save Honda owners from theft attempts because their vehicle was properly secured, even when they forgot to lock it manually. The feature works reliably and doesn't drain the battery significantly because it uses low-power proximity sensors that are always active anyway for the keyless entry system. Secret feature number 2. The emergency trunk release override. Every Honda has a manual trunk release for emergencies, but there's also a hidden way to disable the trunk release entirely from inside the vehicle. This security feature prevents anyone from accessing your trunk, even if they break into the passenger compartment. But Honda doesn't advertise it because it's primarily intended for law enforcement and security applications. Here's how to find and use Honda's trunk release. Override. Look in your driver's side door panel or center console for a small button or switch labeled Trunk or marked with a trunk symbol. Press and hold this button for 5 seconds while the ignition is on. You should see a light indicator change or hear a confirmation beep. Test the override by trying to open the trunk using the normal trunk release button. It should not work while the override is active. To restore normal trunk operation, repeat the process by holding the button for 5 seconds again. This feature is particularly useful when parking in high-crime areas or when your Honda contains valuable items in the trunk that you want to protect even if someone gains access to the interior. Secret feature number 3. The Maintenance Alert Customization System. Honda's Maintenance Minder system is more sophisticated than most owners realize. You can actually customize when and how it alerts you about different services. Instead of waiting for the system's predetermined intervals, you can set custom reminders for services specific to your driving conditions or preferences. Here's how to access Honda's advanced maintenance settings. Navigate to Vehicle Information on your display screen, then find Maintenance Information. Look for Service Interval Settings or Custom Maintenance depending on your model year. You can set custom intervals for oil changes, tire rotation, air filter replacement, and other services based on miles, months, or driving conditions. Set up early warning alerts that notify you before services are due, giving you time to schedule appointments. Enable or disable specific maintenance categories based on whether you perform services yourself or use professional service. This customization allows you to optimize maintenance timing for your specific driving patterns rather than following generic intervals that might not match your needs. Secret feature number 4, the Climate Control Night Mode. Honda's climate control system has a night mode that reduces display brightness and changes fan operation to minimize noise during nighttime driving. This feature automatically adjusts multiple climate settings to provide comfort without disturbing sleeping passengers or creating distractions for night driving. Here's how to activate Honda's climate control night mode. With the climate control on, press and hold the auto and recirculation buttons simultaneously for 3 seconds. The display should dim and show a moon symbol or change to a darker color scheme. Fan speeds will automatically limit to quieter setting, and temperature changes will be more gradual to avoid sudden air movements. The system will maintain your temperature settings, but optimize airflow patterns for quieter operation. To exit night mode, repeat the button combination or turn the climate control system off and on. This feature is particularly useful on long road trips with sleeping passengers or when you want to minimize noise and distractions during late-night driving. Secret feature number 5, the secret storage compartments. Honda engineers hide storage compartments throughout their vehicles in places most owners never discover. These aren't just glove boxes and center consoles. These are specifically designed hidden spaces for valuables, emergency items, or things you want to keep out of sight. Common Honda secret storage locations. Under the driver's seat, many Honda models have a small drawer or compartment accessible by reaching under the seat from the side. Behind the infotainment screen, some models have a small space behind the display that's accessible when the screen is tilted or moved. In the spare tire well, beyond the obvious tire storage, look for smaller compartments or tool storage areas built into the wheel well. Under rear seat cushions, lift the rear seat bottom to find storage areas that aren't obvious from normal seating positions. Center console false bottom, remove the console insert to find additional storage space underneath. These compartments are perfect for storing emergency cash, important documents, or small valuables that you don't want visible to potential thieves. Secret feature number 6, the headlight aiming system. Honda vehicles have a built-in headlight aiming system that you can use to properly align your headlights without professional equipment. This feature is particularly useful after replacing headlight bulbs, adjusting suspension, or if your headlights seem to be pointing in the wrong direction. Here's how to use Honda's headlight aiming system. Park your Honda exactly 25 feet away from a flat wall or garage door on level ground. Turn on the headlights and locate the headlight aim adjustment screws behind each headlight assembly. Look for alignment marks on the wall. Your Honda's headlights should create a specific pattern with the brightest point positioned correctly relative to your vehicle's center line and height. Use the adjustment screws to move the headlight pattern until it matches Honda's specifications for your model. Most Honda models include diagrams in the owner's manual showing the correct headlight alignment pattern for that specific vehicle. Proper headlight aim improves nighttime visibility and prevents blinding oncoming drivers, making night driving safer for everyone. Secret feature number 7, the Fuel Economy Challenge Mode. Honda vehicles have a hidden fuel economy challenge mode that turns driving into a game while teaching you optimal efficiency technique. This isn't just the standard eco mode. This is an interactive system that provides real-time feedback and scoring based on your driving efficiency. Here's how to activate Honda's Fuel Economy Challenge. Go to the trip computer or vehicle information display and look for Eco Challenge or Fuel Economy Game Setting. Enable the feature and set a target fuel economy goal based on EPA estimates for your Honda model. The system will provide real-time scoring based on acceleration, braking, speed consistency, and other efficiency factors. You can track progress over multiple trips and compete against your own previous scores or preset benchmark. The system teaches optimal driving techniques by providing immediate feedback when your driving style affects fuel economy. This gamification of fuel efficiency can help Honda owners improve their gas mileage by 10 to 15% just by learning to drive more efficiently. Secret feature number 8, the emergency communication system. Honda vehicles have emergency features beyond the standard airbag and collision systems that many owners don't know about. These features can automatically contact emergency services or provide location information in crisis situations, but they need to be properly activated and understood. Honda's emergency communication features automatic collision notification that can contact emergency services. If your Honda detects a severe crash and you're unable to respond, emergency services location broadcasting that provides GPS coordinates to first responders, even if you can't communicate your location. Emergency contact notification that can alert designated contacts if your Honda's safety systems are activated. Manual emergency activation through specific button combinations that work even if normal communication systems are damaged. These features typically require Honda's connected services to be active, but some emergency functions work through any available cellular network. Understanding these emergency features could be crucial in serious accident situations where normal communication might not be possible. Secret feature number 9, the theft deterrent recording system. Honda vehicles can record and store information about theft attempts or unauthorized access, creating a digital record that can help with insurance claims or police investigation. This system monitors various sensors and records unusual activity, even when the vehicle is off and locked. Honda's theft deterrent recording includes door and window sensor activation log that record exactly when and which entry points were disturbed, ignition attempt recording that captures unauthorized efforts to start the vehicle, interior motion detection logs that record movement inside the vehicle when it should be unoccupied, key fob proximity logs that record when programmed key fobs are near the vehicle. This information is stored in the vehicle's computer system and can be retrieved by Honda service technicians using diagnostic equipment. While this feature primarily serves security and insurance purposes, knowing it exists can provide peace of mind and valuable documentation if your Honda is targeted by thieves. Secret feature number 10, the service position mode. Honda technicians use a special service position mode that moves seat, adjusts mirrors, and positions other components to provide optimal access for maintenance and repair. This same mode can be useful for owners who need to access hard-to-reach areas for cleaning or minor maintenance tasks. Here's how to activate Honda's service position mode. With the engine off and ignition and accessory mode, press and hold specific button combinations that vary by model. Common combinations include holding the seat adjustment and mirror adjustment buttons simultaneously. The seat will move to its forward-most position. Mirrors may adjust to provide better visibility of service areas, and some electrical systems may enter maintenance mode. This position provides better access to cabin air filters, certain fuses, and cleaning areas that are normally difficult to reach. To exit service mode, turn the ignition off completely, then restart the vehicle normally. All positions should return to your normal settings. This feature can make routine maintenance tasks easier and safer by positioning components optimally for access. Secret feature number 11, the battery preservation mode. Honda vehicles have a battery preservation mode that minimizes electrical draw when the vehicle will be stored for extended periods. This feature goes beyond simply turning off lights and accessories. It puts the entire electrical system into a deep sleep mode that can preserve battery life for months. Here's how to activate Honda's battery preservation mode. Ensure all doors, windows, and the hood are completely closed and the vehicle is locked. Press and hold the lock button on your key fob for exactly 10 seconds. You may see the hazard lights flash in a specific pattern. The vehicle's computers will enter preservation mode, drastically reducing power consumption. When you return to the vehicle, Normal operation resumes automatically when you unlock the doors or start the engine. This mode is particularly useful for seasonal vehicles, extended travel, or any time your Honda will sit unused for more than 2 weeks. Secret feature number 12, the diagnostic information display. Honda vehicles can display detailed diagnostic information about engine performance, transmission operation, and other systems without requiring professional scan tools. This hidden diagnostic mode provides real-time data that can help you monitor your Honda's health and catch problems early. Here's how to access Honda's diagnostic display. Turn the ignition to the on position without starting the engine. Press and hold specific button combinations on the instrument cluster. Common combinations include holding the trip, reset, and brightness adjustment buttons simultaneously. The display will show diagnostic codes, sensor readings, and system status information, normally only available to service technicians. Use the steering wheel controls or instrument cluster buttons to navigate through different diagnostic screens. This information can help you understand your Honda's condition and provide valuable data when discussing problems with service technicians. Secret feature number 13, the performance data logger. Honda performance models and some regular models have hidden data logging capabilities that record acceleration, braking, cornering, and other performance metrics. This system creates a detailed record of driving performance that can be used for analysis, improvement, or simply for entertainment. Here's how to activate Honda's performance data logger. Navigate to the Vehicle Information or Settings menu and look for Performance or Driving Data options. Enable data logging and select which parameters you want to record. Options typically include acceleration times, braking distances, cornering forces, and lap times. The system will record data during normal driving and store it for later review. You can review log data on the vehicle's display or sometimes export it for analysis on external devices. This feature is particularly useful for track driving, performance evaluation, or simply understanding your Honda's capabilities and your own driving patterns. The bottom line, your Honda is smarter than you think. These 13 hidden features represent just a fraction of the advanced functionality built into modern Honda vehicles. Honda's engineers include these features to provide additional value and capability, but they often remain undiscovered because they're not heavily marketed or explained. Take time to explore your Honda systems thoroughly. Read through all the menu options, experiment with button combinations, and don't assume you know everything your vehicle can do. Many of these features can improve your ownership experience, enhance safety, or provide convenience that makes daily driving more enjoyable. Your Honda is a sophisticated machine with capabilities far beyond basic transportation. Learning to use these hidden features fully unlocks the value of Honda's engineering investment. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.